glad you're...
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
All right, let's go.
15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number 1. Off the mark there.
Throughout your training career, what did you consistently feel more comfortable with? Training the shorter guy against the taller guy, or the taller guy against the shorter guy?
Well, you can't teach tall. You know what? That's there or not. I love to have those kind of advantages physically. You just have to make sure that you teach them to fight tall.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. That punch nowhere close.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Blocks it away. Halfway through this round. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Finish with a hook.
Off the mark. Way to block there. We count down the final moments of this round.
We've sat through thousands and thousands of fights together ringside, and sometimes you can tell just from the start, like a fight like this, of what you're going to see down the road.
And what you're not going to see. You're not going to see a lot of guys running. You're not going to see a lot of defense. You're going to see two guys coming and letting it all lay out.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Able to cover up that gut. Was just off the mark. Nice block. Good job protecting himself. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Still not moving enough. Move, move!
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. He missed that uppercut. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Wow, saved by the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
Let's go. The fight is too close. You hear me? It's too fucking close. We don't want this to go to the judge's scorecard, right?
You have to start throwing in volume in there. Throw in volume.
Listen, why not pick up where you left off? Remember, he was so badly damaged in the last round. You got to think his opponent should be all over him here.
Could be an opportunity. Sometimes you got to take something that's dark, that's really bad, and turn it around, find the good. Maybe he can find the opportunity to catch his opponent coming after him a little careless.
There's the hook. And he's holding. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. That punch just close. Halfway through this round here. That shot unable to land. Scores with the uppercut. And he just holds on there. And a right hand lands flush.
Hands up!
Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Able to land the jab. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Good defensive skill. And that's the end of round 3.
Just breathe, relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. He's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch out there.
Nice work, nice work. You're doing well.
There you go.
Ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 4, but I still think that either fighter could take complete control of this fight. He's up around right now. That right hand serving him well. Mistargeted.
Pace yourself. Work the body.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
Uppercut.
Parries that punch away. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Halfway through round number 4. Missed the body shot. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
He just missed that shot up top.
Body shot.
He thinks of himself as a home run hitter, Teddy, but he's been striking out tonight.
And he looks like a pitcher who's lost complete sight of the catcher's mitt. I mean, he cannot throw a strike.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Unload.
Gets rid of that effort.
Left and right, left and right.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds.
Start throwing in volume in there. Throw in volume. You won that round, all right?
Look, he's beating the shit out of you. He's beating you to the punch every time. You need to cut the ring off. Throw the jab and land it straight, okay? Jab, straight. Don't get careless.
And he looks as fresh as could be. Looks like a crisp fighter ready to engage in battle. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Good job staying away from the danger there. Just missed with that punch. Gets rid of that body shot. This is brilliant defense we're seeing here every which way. Blocking punches, moving well, parrying punches away.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Now he has to connect the offense a little bit better.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. He missed with that headshot.
Focus.
Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it.
Pace yourself.
Good block. Off target with that hook.
Let's go.
Keep working the body.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. It's over. He's tired. He's got nothing left.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Not able to land the headshot.
Body shot, body shot.
Now hugging on the inside.
Unload.
Now he ties up there.
Unload. Unload. More punches.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
You're doing fine. You're okay.
Good, smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes.
Keep moving.
Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little adjustment, a little adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit, get a false movement, get him out of position, get him off balance, and then time him a little bit. He keeps just throwing at him. He's going to keep doing what he's doing, move air around.
Unable to score with the hook.
That's it.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right? There you go.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way.
Pace yourself.
Throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Uppercut. Relax. Relax. Hook! Hook! Keep going!
There's a straight right hand.
Unload, more punches!
Halfway through the 7th round. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Moving. Hook! Hook! Body shot!
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Work the body, kid! Body shot!
Showing you some defense there with the block.
Left and right! Left and right!
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Able to get rid of that one.
You're not focusing!
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. And that's the end of round 7.
I need you to keep busy, all right? I need more than one punch now. This fight is even, so I need to see more than one punch out there.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down.
I don't know what it was the past few rounds, but as we start this 8th round and I look at your scorecard, I think it's clear that you've got the right guy on top now. He started to pull away a bit.
I know, look, I don't know what it is either, but I know what it's not. It's not what he ate. It's not even the training regimen that he's been on. It's more about what he wants. And now it's time to get it.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
And now he's having his way with the jab. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. The halfway point of round number 8. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Fires right back at him. Not an accurate hook at all. Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else than this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. That was off the mark. End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
When his hands drop, uppercut and hook. Okay? Hook to the body.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score.
Move, move! Back to the body!
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
And he needs to be before any more time goes by.
That
wasn't able to land.
Keep working the jab. Good, good. Guard up. Nice!
He just missed that shot up top. 90 seconds into the 9th round.
Nice work, nice work. There you go.
Come on, get focused.
You see him holding on.
Keep moving, keep moving.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
All right, Teddy, let me put you back in your old job here. You're going to be trainer here. Now, we're just coming off of a round there where clearly, I think he won the round, but it's a close, competitive fight that your guys probably win.
Yeah, I know what not to tell him. I'm not telling him he's winning. That's what I'm not telling him. I want to make sure that he keeps his edge. You know, he stays smart and everything, but the only reason that I think he's up is because he's keeping the punch output. He's staying sharp defensively. You know, he's still attacking in the spots that he should attack. I want to keep it that way.
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA, and that's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Working the body.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Finish with a hook.
There you go.
He missed with that headshot. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
He's
showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can...
And yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
One, two, three, four, five.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching.
Hey, keep your
Coming
hands
to the
up.
end of round number 10. 10 seconds to go.
Watch the hook.
And that's the end of round 10.
Let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him this round.
There you go.
Keep on him. Don't give him a chance to set his feet and get any punches off.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around the ring.
Hard to believe we're in this position as we look at Teddy's scorecard to start round number 11. It was only a few rounds ago. It was a much bigger gap on your scorecard.
Yeah, well, he understood. He came to terms with himself. He knew what he had to do. Now it's up to his opponent. Does he come to terms with himself? Does he start doing what he was doing early in the fight?
Good job, buddy. Punch! Punch!
Very nice defensive guard there. Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Go hit him! Pace yourself.
Halfway through this 11th round.
Back to the body. Swing back. Uppercut. Get in there.
Big shot comes crashing home. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Had his target in mind, but just missed. Good defense, just covering up down low. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even. And I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Nice work. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him in this round, all right? Nice work. He can't handle your speed. It's too much for him. Keep it up.
As we start a new round, Teddy, this seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics, and of course you have that great call, do you believe in miracles? But only thing, nobody was punching that hockey team in the face.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Let it go!
Another clinch. Blocks away that headshot. Not able to land the headshot.
Side to side, move your head.
Big left hand. Uncle Mo has come to visit. What a big shot. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end it right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Unable to beat the count. It'll go down as a knockout, Teddy.
Perfectly timed punch.
For the official particulars, let's send it up to the ring. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.